All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a handful of short stories. The first short story we're going to take a look at, I believe, is entitled "An Important French Leader in America." That's what it's called, and the link. Let's see here. The link is here in the VerbLink chat box as well as in the Google chat box. I'll place it there as well right now. Okay, now this is a class for advanced readers, and I do hope you would open this link on your own page just in case I have any issues with my internet, or if you guys have any issues with yours, you can still follow along. All right, well, let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Heidi. How are you?
Hello, nice to see you again.
Good to see you as well. How are you prepared for your weekend, Heidi?
Weekend, yes, season is changing, so I need to store the winter clothes.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Next week it will be very warm according to the weather forecast.
Yeah, so you won't need your winter clothes anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How about Emilio? Hi, Emilio. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Emilio, where are you from?
I'm from Spain. I'm living in Madrid, actually.
Did you say in Madrid?
In Madrid, yes.
Oh, okay, great.
Currently, we live in Madrid, yes.
Awesome, awesome. What do you do? Are you a student or do you work full time?
No, I have several business profiles. I'm running a franchise, and beyond it, I work as executive coach.
Oh, cool. What kind of franchise do you have?
I have a coin laundry, a laundromat.
Oh, a laundromat. Okay.
A laundromat, yes.
Great. All right. Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Amparo, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning. How's your Friday so far?
Well, I think it's going to be a long day with a lot of things to do.
Okay. All right. Well, good, good, good. Let's see here. I believe it's Ajka.
Hi, it's Aika.
Aika. Okay. I knew I was pronouncing it wrong. Sorry about that. Aika, where are you from?
I'm from Slovakia.
Slovakia. Oh, okay. You're my first student from Slovakia. Welcome. Good to have you here.
Thank you. And your name is Chad?
My name is Chad. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Just like that. Very good. And Aika, what do you do?
I'm right now unemployed, but I'm a validation engineer.
A validation engineer. What do you validate?
Pharmaceutical equipment.
There we go. Okay, good. Good for you. Good, good.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Let's see here. Ivek. Hi, how are you?
Hello, good, fine. How are you?
Very nice. And am I pronouncing your name correctly? I'm doing great, thank you. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Is it Ivek?
Yeah, right. Ibek. Yeah, you said
Ivek?
right.
Okay, good. Good. And where are you from?
From Kazakhstan.
From Kazakhstan. Okay, very nice. Very nice. What do you do, Ivek?
I am working in aviation structure.
In an innovation structure?
Yes, in aviation structure.
Oh, in an aviation. Aviation. Okay, gotcha. Very cool. What do you do in the aviation structure?
I'm a flight manager.
Like a do you work in the tower?
No.
Okay, just a flight manager of where things are going throughout a certain area. Okay, cool. Awesome. Great to meet you. How about Greg? How you doing, Greg?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Very nice. And we also have Mustafa. Hi there, Mustafa. Welcome back.
Hello, teacher.
Hi there. Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Nice to see you as well.
All right. Very good, you guys. Okay, let's go to our story. And you're here. Take that out. This and this should be opening up here. Okay. All right, so we're going to start off with Ibeck.
Okay. An improbable French leader in America by Reed works. The Marquis de Lafayette was an
Hold on one second. Okay, so Ibeck, I'm going to have you read this first paragraph, and I'll have you end right here where it says against the British, please.
Okay. The Marquis de Lafayette was an improbable leader in the American Revolutionary War. Born into the French aristocracy in 1757 and orphaned at age 13, Lafayette was left with a vast inheritance and estate. At only 14 years old, he joined the Royal Army, following in the footsteps of his family's prestigious military history. 2 years later, he expanded his wealth and ties to French nobility by marrying Marie-Andrée Francois de Noailles, a relative of the king. And yet, despite his wealth and high standing in French aristocracy, Lafayette wasn't content. During a stay in Paris, he learned of the American colonists' revolt against the British.
Okay, good job. All right, let's go to the word against here. So instead of saying against, with a long A sound, it's a short I. So it's against, revolt against the British. Try that.
Revolt against the British.
There you go. Good. Let's try learned one more time. Give me a good ED ending. He learned of the American.
He learned of the American.
Okay, very nice. Right here, instead of saying Paris, it's Paris.
Paris.
Very good job. Okay, right here, this big word is pronounced aristocracy. Aristocracy. There you go. Okay, so high standing in the French aristocracy. Try that.
High standing in French aristocracy.
One more time. In French aristocracy.
High standing in French aristocracy.
Okay, very good. Right here we have the word nobility. So instead of nobility, it's nobility. French nobility.
French nobility.
Okay, very nice. Next up is footsteps. Instead of footsteps, open your mouth up on this vowel right here. Instead of oo, it's footsteps.
Footsteps.
Good. So, following in the footsteps of his families. Try that.
Following in the footsteps of his families.
Good job. Good. Next one here. Give me an ED ending on the end here. So this is joined.
Joined.
Good. So he joined the Royal Army.
He joined the Royal Army.
Excellent job. And your last one is a V sound right here. Instead of west, it's v, vast.
Vast.
Good. A vast inheritance.
Vast inheritance.
Good job. All right. Thank you. All right. Let's go to, let's see here. This is Aika. Aika, please continue from he began. Finish this paragraph and read down to
Liberty.
Yeah, liberty would be okay. Go ahead and read that, please.
He began to attend and participate in Societe de Pens, philosophical societies, with other intellectuals who sympathized, I don't know, with the colonists and their goal of independence. He was also accepted into the Masonic Military Lodge, where he could speak freely about the ideas of revolution and setting up a republic. At these meetings, European intellectuals, academics, and philosophers discussed the rights of man, the abolition of slavery and the principles of American movement, emphasizing the importance of equality and liberty.
Good job. Good job. All right, let's go to here. So we want to make sure we say the. So the principles of the American movement.
The principles of the American movement.
Good job. Next here. Okay, so with this word here, a rule that we follow is whenever we have a TU kind of paired together like that, the TU changes to a CH sound. Okay, so in this word here, instead of saying intellectuals, it sounds like this: intellectuals.
Intellectuals.
Yeah, so it's a CH sound. Intellectuals.
Intellectuals.
Good job. You can hear the same thing, for example, in the word adventure. Okay, so when we pronounce that TU, it changes into a CH sound. Adventure.
Adventure.
Good, just like that. We do not say adventure, it's adventure. Okay, good. Next one here is the word also. Okay, so on this S, we want to pronounce an unvoiced S. Instead of saying also, it's also. Also.
Also.
Good. He also accepted.
He also accepted.
Sorry, he was also accepted. Try that.
He was also accepted.
Go back to the S. Instead of also. He was also accepted.
He was also accepted.
Good job. And our last one that gave you trouble. This word here is pronounced sympathized.
Sympathize.
Give me a good TH here. Sympathized.
Sympathized.
Good job. One more time. Sympathized.
Sympathized.
Good. So intellectuals who sympathized with the colonists.
Intellectual who sympathized with the colonists.
Good job. All right. Thank you.
Thank you too.
No problem. All right. Let's go to Amparo.
Yep.
Okay, Amparo, please continue. From these principles were heavily influenced. Okay, finish this page, and let me have you read down to where it says country on the next page. So these principles right there.
Okay. These principles were heavily influenced by the Enlightenment philosophies introduced a few decades before the American Revolutionary War. Enlightenment thinkers stressed reason, rationality, and individualism. They challenged ideas rooted in tradition and religion, such as superstitions and inherited wealth and privilege. Instead, they suggested reform through intellectual study and scientific method. Among their philosophies was the idea that citizens should be granted equality and individual freedoms. At the time, France was a monarchy, which means a king or queen ruled the country.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to at the time. Give me a good TH here. At the time.
At the time.
There you go. Good. Next, we have the word method. Okay, so we're actually going to change this O at the end here to an method. Method. Okay, good. Yeah, we don't want to say method. Okay, so here this is intellectual study and scientific method.
Intellectual study and scientific method.
Good. Let's try this big one here. This is individualism. Okay, individualism.
Individualism.
Good. Okay, so it's going to be reason, rationality, and individualism.
Reason, rationality, and individualism.
Oh, one more time. Individualism.
Individualism.
Good, good. Okay. And your last one here is principles, right up here at the very beginning. Give me short I's instead of prince. Okay, these principles were heavily influenced.
These principles were heavily influenced.
Good job. All right, thank you. Excellent.
Yes.
All right, let's continue with Emilio.
Okay.
Okay, Emilio, please read from the king or queen. Finish here and read down to Let's see here.
To progress?
Progress would be fine. Yeah. So essential for progress. Okay. So
Okay.
the king or queen. Go ahead, please.
The king or queen inherited this position from birth. Members of the royal family and other privileged by birth aristocrats control power and wealth within the country, while peasants and other poor people paid extremely high taxes, which were levied in order to support the extravagant lifestyles of the rich. In the decades before Lafayette was born, Enlightenment philosophies had inspired the belief that it was possible to change society and the structure of government. Most Enlightenment thinkers believed such a reform was essential for progress.
Okay, very good. Let's try that last word instead of saying progress. Progress. Give me a good R here. Progress.
Progress.
Okay, your PR is good now. Let's work on the GR instead of gress. Progress. Focus on that R.
Progress.
There you go. That's it. Okay, now let's try this. Okay, all right. Think carefully on those R sounds. Okay, was essential for progress.
Was essential for progress.
Okay, much better on progress. Okay, watch the R on 4 as well. Okay, let's go to the word believed. Pronounce an ED ending here. Believed.
Believed.
Okay, that's good. Let's go to the word philosophies instead of phila. Okay, it's philosophies.
Philosophies.
Okay, good. So Enlightenment philosophies had inspired.
Enlightenment philosophies had inspired.
Okay, good. Right here, instead of decades, it's decades.
Decades.
Good. In the decades before Lafayette.
In the decades before Lafayette.
Okay, watch that R on before instead of before Lafayette. Before Lafayette. Before Lafayette. Try that.
Before Lafayette.
Good job. Okay. Let's go to the word levied instead of levied. Okay, it's levied. Levied.
Levied.
Good. Which were levied in order to support.
Which were levied in order to support.
Okay, so we have these R's here on were, order, and support. So instead of were levied in order to support, okay, control the R, control your R sound, okay? So it's which were levied in order to support. Nice and slow.
Which were levied in order to support.
Okay, good. Now, right here on this D, the English D will feel like the Spanish R. So this word is tricky. Okay, because you see the R's and you want to say order, okay, but it's actually order. So we're only going to hit our tongue once against the top of our mouth and it's on the D. So let's try that. Order.
Order.
Good. One more time. Order.
In order.
Good. In order to support.
In order to support.
Good job. Good. Next up, we have the word extremely. Watch your R here on this word. Extremely.
Extremely.
Good job. Okay, let's go to okay, the word peasants. This word really isn't used all that much anymore, but this is like the poor people. Okay, so this is, instead of peasants, it's pe with a short E, while peasants and other poor people.
While peasants and other poor people.
Okay, now here, instead of saying other, it's other poor people.
And other poor people.
Good job. Okay, next up is royal instead of royal. Okay, watch that tongue. So it's the royal family.
The royal family.
Okay, very nice. And your last one here is inherited. So this is hair instead of in her, in hair, inherited.
Inherited.
Okay, almost. Instead of her, you're saying in her. It's in hair. So a year, inherited.
Oh. Inherited.
Good, good. Much better. Much better. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, good. Let's go to Greg. All right, Greg, let me have you read from and now. Finish this paragraph. And read down to the end of this one here. It says taxes, then the rich, please.
Okay. And now, in the echoes of news about the American Revolutionary War, it seemed that this was not only possible but actually happening. For many French citizens, the American Revolutionary War began to represent ideas of equality and freedom, and the idea that it was possible to reorganize the structure of the government. The American colonists were fighting against unfair taxation. They were also under a rule of monarchical government. Seeing the colonists fight against the monarchy inspired many French citizens. The idea that change was possible and happening was an especially important belief for the poor people of France who were paying much higher taxes than the rich.
Okay, good job. Really good pronunciations here. Okay, let's take a look at some words. First up, we have rule. Okay, so rule of a monarchical government.
Rule of a monarchy. It should be K.
Yeah, monarchical. Yeah, so it has the extra sound in there. So
yeah,
monarchical.
Rule of monarchical government.
There we go. Good. So one more time. Rule of monarchical government.
Rule of monarchical government.
Okay, very good.
Just a question. In this word monarchical, where's the stress?
Monar.
Monar. Okay. Thank you.
Right there. The other word for you is happening. So let's see here. Where'd you go? Oh, right here. Instead of happening with an it's happening.
Okay. Happening.
Okay, good. So we're going to say, but actually happening.
But actually happening.
Excellent. Now, your flow, how you were connecting your words sounded much better this time through. Okay. There was a couple times when you had stopped in some odd places, but overall it sounded really good. You had a really good flow that it sounds like you've been practicing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm practicing every day, but sometimes not always the same sounds.
Yeah, it works. It's working really well. So you're just keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying to move through those words and connect them instead of stopping after every 2 words. Okay, push through those words because you're pronouncing them correctly. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice job. Thank you. All right, let's go to Heidi.
Yes.
Okay, Heidi, please read this next paragraph, starting at the goal of equality. Finish here and read down to here where it says disgrace his family, please.
The goal of equality and freedom, together with a widespread resentment of the British after the 7 Years' War, was a catalyst for many Frenchmen to join the colonist cause. Likewise, Lafayette, enchanted by the idealism and bravery of American soldiers, vowed to support the colonist struggle. This would not be easy for Lafayette to do. He was born into the noble family and class. Ironically, he was a member of the class that seemed to benefit most from the current structure of government in France. Joining the American cause had the potential to both alienate him and disgrace his family.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. All right, let's go to this word here. So at the end of this word, okay, and sometimes we do this where we don't pronounce the ali, okay, we actually just go straight to the L. Okay, so this is one of those words. So we say ironically instead of ironically, ironically.
Ironically.
Good, good. Now give me an ira instead of iro, ironically.
Ironically. Ironically.
Okay, all right, take out that kly. It's only ironically, ironically.
Ironically.
Good job. One last time. Ironically, he was a member of the class.
Ironically, he was a member of the class.
Good job. Okay, good. Let's go to the word class one more time. So it's class.
Class.
Good, good. Next up is American. Give me a good R here instead of American. American.
American.
So bravery of American soldiers.
And bravery of American soldiers.
Good, good. And the last word for you is resentment. So this S here is is a voiced S. So instead of saying resent, it's resentment.
Resentment.
The widespread resentment of the British.
The widespread resentment of the British.
Good job. All right, excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Mustafa. Okay, Mustafa, please continue from but Lafayette. Finish here, finish this next paragraph, and let's have you read down to here where it says had not been easy, please.
Okay. Okay. But from what? Sorry.
Yep, from but Lafayette.
Yeah. Okay. From but Lafayette was determined to help the American cause. After secretly negotiating with like-minded French rebels, he signed an agreement to enter the American service and persuaded several other French soldiers to accompany him to America. In 1777, Lafayette embarked on his ship La Victory and sailed for 54 days across the Atlantic to arrive in South Carolina. At this time, he spoke only a few words of English that he learned on his journey. Even more astounding, Lafayette was only 19 years old. As he expected, leaving France had not been easy.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word France. Give me a good R here. So instead of saying France, France.
France.
Good. One more time. France.
France.
All right. So leaving France had not been easy.
Leaving France had not been easy.
Good job. Okay. Next up is the word arrived. Let's see here. Oh, arrived. Okay, so instead of arrived, okay, give me a good R here. Arrived. Or sorry, arrive.
Arrive.
Okay, so we're going to try this. We're going to say 54 days across the Atlantic to arrive in South Carolina.
Okay. 54 days across the Atlantic to arrive in South Carolina.
Okay, now that last word in that sentence is Carolina. Carolina.
Okay, Carolina.
Very good. Give me a good B sound here on embarked. Embarked with the T sound at the end. Embarked.
Embarked.
Good, good. So, Lafayette embarked on his ship.
Lafayette embarked on his ship.
Excellent. Let's go to the word America. Instead of America, America.
America.
Okay, very good. Next one is like-minded. Okay, so right here, this is like-minded.
Like-minded.
Okay, very nice. So, with like-minded French rebels.
With like-minded French rebels.
Okay, instead of rebels, rebels. With like-minded French rebels.
Rebels, okay. With like-minded French rebels.
Good job. Okay.
Rebels, yeah.
Yeah. This word here is pronounced secretly with the stress at the beginning. Secret, secretly.
Secretly.
Okay, very good. Next here is determined. Give me a good R here instead of determined. Determined.
Determined.
Good. All right, let's try this. Was determined to help the American cause.
Was determined to help the American cause.
Great job. All right, thank you very much. Excellent.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to, I believe it's Nasma. Hi, Nasma, how are you? Nasma, your microphone is, there you are.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, and Nasma, where are you from?
I'm from Syria.
From Syria. Okay, nice to meet you. It's good to have you here.
Thanks.
Okay, Nasma, let me have you read from before his rushed departure. Okay, don't worry about the French words. If you can pronounce them, you are better than I am. All right, so from before, okay, finish this paragraph here, and let me have you read down to let's go to commitment to the cause, right to this this comma right here, please.
Okay. Before his rash departure, on orders from his father-in-law, Dayan, the king had issued a letter docashed or signed orders from, or signed order forbidding Lafayette from joining the war. Punishment for disobeying such an order was imprisonment, something Lafayette knew he would face if he returned home. In America, colonist leaders greeted Lafayette warmly. However, Congress initially dislined his services, but Lafayette was so eager to help and contribute to their he volunteered to serve free of charge. The colonists' leaders were so impressed with his commitment to the cause.
Okay, very good. Now that last word, instead of pronouncing it cause, okay, open your mouth up just a little bit. It's cause.
Cause.
Good, good. So his commitment to the cause. Try that.
His commitment to the cause.
Okay, now with commitment, instead of saying commitment, okay, it's k with the schwa sound here. Commitment. His commitment to the cause.
His commitment to the cause.
Good job. All right, let's go to the word impressed. Give me a good PR here instead of impressed. Impressed.
Impressed.
Good job. We're so impressed.
We're so impressed.
Good. Next up is the word declined. Right here. Declined.
Declined.
Okay, so Congress initially declined his services.
Congress initially declined his service.
His services.
His services.
Okay, good. Let's go to the word imprisonment right here. Give me a good PR sound here. Imprisonment.
Imprisonment.
Okay, good. Next up is punishment. Give me a good P here. Punishment.
Punishment.
So punishment for disobeying.
Punishment for disobeying.
Okay, good. Next is the word issued right here. So in this word, now this doesn't happen every time, okay, but the double S plus a plus the U, we change that to an SH sound. Okay, some people do say issued, Okay, but it's issued. Issued.
Issued.
Okay, so the king had issued a letter.
The king had issued a letter.
Okay, very good. And your last one here is the word rushed. Okay, we're going to watch our R's on before, rushed, and departure. Before his rushed departure.
Before his rushed departure.
Okay, depart. Give me a good P there. Departure.
Departure.
Good job. All right, thank you very much. All right, let's go back to the top here with Ibeck. All right, Ibeck, let me have you read from as well as, okay, finish here and read this next paragraph down to George Washington, please. Ibeck, are you there? 3, 2, 1. Okay, Aika. Let me have you read from as well as down to George Washington, please.
As well as his noble standing in France, they award him to the rank of Major General in the Continental Army. Over the course of the next 2 years, Lafayette fought against the British in series of battles. In his first battle, the Battle of Brandywine, he was shot in the leg, but recovered within 2 months of rejoining the efforts of the colonists. During his commission with the Continental Army, he became a close confidant and long-time friend of George Washington.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word efforts. Our stress is here at the very beginning instead of efforts. Okay, the efforts of the colonists.
The efforts of the colonists.
Good, okay. This word here, instead of bottle, it's ba. Okay, so open the mouth up just a little bit more. Battle. The Battle of Brandywine.
The Battle of Brandywine.
Okay, one more time. The Battle of Brandywine.
The Battle of Brandywine.
Good. Right here we have the word fought. So this O-U-G-H, this is an ah sound. Fought.
Fought.
Okay, Lafayette fought against the British.
Lafayette fought against the British.
Okay, good. Next here, over the course. Instead of over the. Give me a good TH sound here. Over the course.
Over the course.
Good, good, good. And your last one is the word awarded. Right here, give me an ED ending. Awarded.
Awarded.
Good, so they awarded him the rank.
They awarded him the rank.
One more time, give me a good R on rank. They awarded him the rank.
They awarded him the rank.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to, whoops. Let's go to Alexander, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Very good. Welcome to class. Okay, let's have you read from in 1979, and we'll have you go down to here where it says behalf, Lafayette's behalf, please.
In 1779, Lafayette was granted leave from the Continental Army to return to France. His goal was to secure additional aid from the king to help the American colonists fight the British. Because Lafayette had left France against the orders of the king, he knew he would need to seek the king's forgiveness. His father-in-law went to see the king's minister on Lafayette's behalf.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. Let's go to the word orders instead of orders. Okay, it's orders.
Orders.
Good. So, against the orders of the king.
Against the orders of the king.
Okay, so watch that O-R at the beginning. You're saying orders. You're not pronouncing the R. So it's or.
I'm sorry, odors.
Because if you don't pronounce the R, odors means a smell. It's a really stinky smell.
Okay.
Okay, so if he worked against the odors of the king, it would be the smelly king. Okay, so yeah, let's try that one more time. Get that R in there, okay? Against the orders of the king.
Against the orders of the king.
Good job. Good. Next up is army. So you had said here, harmy. Okay, take off that H. Less stress on it, on the word. So it's R, army.
Army.
Good. Good. So the Continental Army to return to France.
The Continental Army to return to France.
Good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up is Amparo. Amparo, please read from and learn that Lafayette. Finish this paragraph and come down to here with a sword, please.
Okay. Oops, I get lost.
Here from and learned.
Okay, yeah.
On the sword.
I learned that Lafayette would need to undergo a period of detention before he could return to the king's court. Lafayette was placed under house arrest for 8 days. However, after his detention, Lafayette was received warmly by the king. The king also congratulated him on his service in America. While in France, Lafayette was also honored by the Congress of the United States with a sword.
Okay, all right, let's try this here. So we're going to say the Congress of the United States with a sword.
The Congress of the United States with a sword.
Okay, all right, now make sure to pronounce that D sound at the end. Okay, so it's sword.
Sword.
Good, good. Next up is the word congratulated. So our stress is here. Make sure to pronounce the ED ending here. Congratulated.
Congratulated.
One more time. Give me a good GR instead of congratulated.
Congratulated.
Okay, very good. And your last one here is at the beginning. He learned that. So connect these sounds right here instead of learned that. Okay, and learn that Lafayette.
Learn that Lafayette.
Okay, one more time. And learn that. And learn that Lafayette.
Learn that Lafayette.
Okay, one last time. And learn that Lafayette.
And learn that Lafayette.
Okay, all right, pretty good. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to Emilio.
Okay.
Okay, Emilio, please read from in France down to battles. Several more battles, please.
Okay. In France, Lafayette worked hard to deliver funds and additional French troops to the American cause. He was rewarded in his quest. France sent additional supplies and troops to America, and from his own account, Lafayette purchased other needed supplies. Soon after securing French aid, Lafayette returned to America and fought in several more battles. He was involved in the...
Okay, just stay right there.
Sorry, more battles.
No worries, no worries. All right, let's go to the word America instead of America. America.
America.
So returned to America and fought.
Returned to America and fought.
Good. This word here is pronounced securing instead of securing. Securing. Okay, very good. Next up is purchased. The stress is at the very beginning. Okay, instead of purchased, it's purchased.
Purchased.
Lafayette purchased other needed supplies.
Lafayette purchased other needed supplies.
Good. Right here we have the word additional. Give me a short I. Instead of saying additional, it's additional.
Additional.
Good. One more time. Additional.
Additional.
Okay, very nice. Next we have the word France. Instead of France, give me a good R here. France.
Friends.
Okay, very good. Next is the word deliver. Right here, instead of deliver, okay, give me a short I. Deliver.
Deliver.
Okay, good. So worked hard to deliver funds.
Work hard to deliver funds.
Good, yeah, and here this is going to be worked with an ed ending instead of worked. Okay, so one more time. Worked hard to deliver funds.
Worked hard to deliver funds.
Okay, very nice job. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. Okay, let's go to Greg. All right, Greg, please read from he was involved. Finish this this paragraph and read down to in the first place, please.
Okay, he was involved in the pivotal Battle of Yorktown, where he helped corner the British Lord Cornwallis. The British defeat helped ensure victory for the Americans. When he returned to France in 1781, he was honored as the hero of two worlds. It was clear that Lafayette's time in America had reinforced some of his beliefs that had encouraged his service there in the first place.
Okay, very good. Let's try this last little part here. Let's try and connect this. Okay, so we're going to say from here, encouraged his service there in the first place. Okay, so connect those sounds without stopping as much.
Okay, encouraged his service there in the first place.
Okay, all right, connect them just a little bit. You're chopping those sounds up. Okay, so it's encouraged his service. Okay, so I would get to right here, then stop. Okay, encouraged his service there in the first place.
Encouraged his service there in the first place.
Okay, so it's going to be therein the. Like it's one word. Therein the. Good. They're in the first place.
They're in the first place.
Good. That's better. That's better.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to the word reinforced.
Reinforced.
Okay. Good. Let's go to the word worlds. Give me a sound here instead of worlds. Okay. It's an instead of an o. It's worlds.
Worlds.
Okay. One more time. Worlds.
Worlds.
Good. So this is hero of two worlds.
Hero of two worlds.
Okay, go back to were instead of woe. It's were.
Okay.
Hero of two worlds.
Hero of two worlds.
There you go. Good. Worlds. Okay. And your last one is the word pivotal. Give me a good V sound here. Pivotal.
Pivotal.
Good. Pivotal. One more time. Pivotal.
Pivotal.
Okay. So, involved in the pivotal battle of Yorktown.
Involved in the pivotal battle of Yorktown.
Okay, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, let's go to Heidi.
Yeah.
Okay, Heidi, please read from his experience down to after the red, please.
After the red. Okay. His experience in the American Revolutionary War would continue to inspire Lafayette throughout his lifetime. Lafayette was an enthusiastic proponent of freedom, equality, and liberty. Historian Louis Madeline described Lafayette's outlook by writing, "He wanted to free everybody from their hateful bonds, plantation, Negroes, French Protestants, black and white after the red."
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word Protestants. Protestants.
Protestant.
Give me an ah sound instead of Protestants.
Protestant.
Okay, with an S at the very end. Protestants.
Protestant.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word bonds instead of bones. Bonds.
Bonds.
Okay. They're hateful bonds.
They're hateful bonds.
Okay. So next one here is Lafayette's outlook by writing. Okay. So sorry. Louis Madeline described Lafayette's outlook by writing. Try that.
Louis Madeline described Lafayette's outlook by writing.
Okay, so open the mouth just a little bit more on look. Instead of look, outlook.
Outlook, outlook, outlook.
There you go. One more time. Outlook.
Outlook.
Okay, very good. And the last one here, okay, is throughout his lifetime. So to inspire Lafayette throughout his lifetime.
To inspire Lafayette throughout his lifetime.
Okay, very good. Much better. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to Mustafa. Mustafa, please read from He Also Sought. And read down to here where it says, among these officials, please.
Okay.
Hello, Mustafa.
Hello, teacher. Just I don't know, like it's loading the picture. I waiting here. Yeah, now it's okay.
Okay.
From what teacher? Sorry. Excuse me.
I said from he sought. He also sought down to officials.
Okay. Okay. He also sought to reform the organization of the government so that it mirrored the ideals he learned from the American Revolutionary War. He believed in a representative government instead of a monarchy. In a representative government, people elect officials to represent their beliefs or aims in the government. Power is shared equally among these officials.
Okay, very good. Let's go to these two words here. This is shared. Shared equally. Shared equally.
Shared equally.
Good. One more time. Shared equally.
Shared equally.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word government. Give me a good R here instead of government. Okay, government.
Government.
One more time. Government.
Government.
With an N there. Government.
Okay. Government.
Okay.
Government.
Yeah. The stress is at the beginning. Bararam. Government.
Teacher, N is pronounced.
The stress. Okay. So before you were saying bararam. Okay. The stress is bararam. Government.
Government.
There you go. Good. All right. Let's go to the word representative. Right here. Representative.
Representative.
Good. One more time. Representative.
Representative.
Okay, very nice. This word here is pronounced mirrored. Mirrored.
Can you? Okay. Mirrored.
Okay, good. One more time. Mirrored.
Mirrored.
All right, very good. And your last one is the word sought. Instead of sout, it's sought.
Sought.
Okay, one more time. Sought.
Sought.
Good. So he also sought to reform the organization.
He also sought to reform the organization.
There you go. Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's go to Nasma. Okay, Nasma, let me have you continue from "this might seem." Finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says Declaration of Independence, please.
Okay. This might seem like an odd outlook for someone born into a position of power, but Lafayette was inspired by what he had seen in the colonies. Change was possible, and reformation was often an effective way to deliver such change. In 1789, with the help of Thomas Jefferson, an American envoy to France, the principal author of the Declaration of Independence.
Okay, let's try this. These three words here. So it's declaration. Give me a good R, and we're working on a good P in independence. Declaration of Independence.
Declaration of Independence.
Okay, declaration was pretty good. Let's try independence one more time. Give me a good P sound. Independence.
Independence.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word deliver. Give me a good ER sound here at the end. Way to deliver such change.
Way to deliver such change.
Uh-huh. Okay, with the J sound at the end, change.
Change.
Okay, very good. And let's see here. Let's go to reformation instead of reformation.
Reform.
Uh-huh. One more time. Reformation.
Reformation.
Good, good. And your last one is colonies. Instead of colonies, colonies.
Colonies.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you. All right, you guys. Well, thank you everyone for coming into class today. It was great having you here. It was good to see some new faces as well as some old ones. Okay, and I will see you guys in our next class. Okay. Thanks for coming in. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.